And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 4, the fourth ignition. I'm your host, the RPG guy. Let's keep moving. So we still gotta keep on trucking. The question is, how much further? It stopped moving. It looks like this elevator's broken. You can't get any further this way. It's times like these when a razor-sharp mind comes in really handy. Hey, don't expect my razor-sharp mind to be conveniently come and save you every time you get in hot water. Hey, I've got a good idea. Why don't you leave it to me? Alright, Gon, so what's your plan? First, we eat. My brain gets weak when I'm feeling hungry. Didn't Arnott say something along those lines a little while back? Fundamentally, they are no different. In about 15 years or so, Arnott will probably turn out just like Gon. I'm already an adult, so I won't be any different than I am now. Now that shows he doesn't know what being an adult is, because you changed a lot. Especially in 15 years. That was delicious. Thanks, Yuli. It was the least I could do after all that everyone has done for me. I just wish this wasn't the only thing I can do. Don't say that, Yuli. I always feel as though I'm taking advantage of everyone's kindness. His snoring is incredible. It's like thunder. It might be a bit difficult to talk with all that noise in the background. Haha. He went out like a light the moment he had satisfied his appetite. You'd be hard-pressed to find even a wild animal that behaves that simply. Come on, Gon, it's time to wake up. We can't lounge around forever. Are we going already? Going? The elevator's still broken, remember? Where exactly do you plan on going to? Up, of course. That's where the exit is, and beyond that is your destination, Buckeye. But how? Jump on top of me and I'll boost you up. That should be enough to get you up there, right? You mean jump up and step on you? Yeah, pretty much. No way, we couldn't do something like that. There's no other way, right? So we don't have much of a choice. But then you'll be... Oh, don't worry, I'm not in a hurry anyway. Besides, it's me we're talking about here. I'll come up with something. Yuli's home cooking recharged me, so let's hurry up and get it before all that energy goes to waste. You children always go on to surpass adults and stride into the future. So there's no need for hesitation. Use me as your stepping stone. After all, you're not gonna just stop here, right? Alright, I'll give it a try. So we just gotta jump on him. Jump on him, jump on him, jump on him. Go on. Hurry up and go. Don't ever let time stand still. As long as you keep running at full speed ahead, you'll always grow stronger. Today more than yesterday, and tomorrow more than today. Thanks, Gon. Don't mention it. So he's not completely useless. He's just a useless bastard. I see. Let's go this way. Great. Well, we're poisoned in literally every hex.
Okay, here we go! take me on? I'll finish you!
Go.
Try using your brain a little.
I'll do my best.
Get her over there. So I didn't think about this before. They might be resistant to water. It's been a while since it's been a couple days. Oh no! We gotta end this.
I'll do my best. I want to help too. Refine. I don't want things to end so easily.
There we go.
There.
Cool and smart, that's my way.
Where's the power to stand once
Oh
more?
crap baskets. Ah,
I
screw
can
this.
do it.
That went on way longer than it needed to. Which means he's gonna need a nectar now, which is fine. We got a handful of those. We've not really been using them. Oh wow. Didn't even get all the way over there. Let's move her there.
Got him! Now watch me in action!
I'm still okay. Think you could stop me?
Just protect him from getting knocked down here.
I'll finish you! With Calusian's blessing. Now we can at least relax a little.
Arnott has actually fallen behind, which is fine for now. But it is an observation. We get the fighter badge and a lucky card, which is good. Which raises attack but lowers reflex. Yeah, by about 25 yeah, well, that's up there, 25. Reflex is gonna be how often characters take turns. As interesting as 25 damage it might be, it's probably not, ultimately not worth it. And the reason I don't think it's worth it, I think she's in a really crappy spot. The reason I would say it's probably not worth it at the end of the day is because you kind of need that damage for other things, you know? Or that reflex, because we already have characters who are kind of on the slow side anyway, so to have them even slower
I'll do my best.
would really kind of suck. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. Let's move down there. That way spread it out a little bit.
Do you really think you can catch me?
What?
Getting a lot of dodging here, that's good. There we go.
No matter where, no matter how far.
Don't worry about those other chests. We can't really do much about that right now. So don't think about it too hard. And look at who we have here. I've been waiting for you, children. I'm Hugo, a member of Lambda's elite, the Brionac forces. My first priority is to complete the mission, but I also wanted to see for myself this power that defeated a Brionac lieutenant. If your strength due to the arm's power, is your strength due to the arm's power, or is it because you yourself are a warrior fit to wield the arm? Come, face off against me, and we'll figure out the truth. On guard! You tossed away your weapons. Didn't seem to stop him. You avoided Raquel's sword by instantaneously changing his position. What? Does he have an ability to move faster than the eye can see? If this is a contest of speed, then he's not the only one who can compete. Yeah, because we know he has Accelerator. Womp womp. Accelerator enables super fast movement by overclocking your biological time. That speed can be a powerful weapon in virtually any situation. However, extreme acceleration though it may be, it's still subject to the laws of physics. There's no way it can match my movement that has been completely liberated from those same constraints. They call me System Chronos. My ability to compress the flow of time, allowing me and me alone to move amidst high density time, which is practically standing still. Do you understand? No matter how much you accelerate, when I compress time, your speed approaches zero. The super speed ability of your accelerator is completely powerless before System Chronos. You shall never surpass me. My power is not enough. Is this too much for a kid like me to handle? What should I do? Now that you amateurs have seen just how powerless you are, it's time to hand over Miss Atride. That's the mission I was assigned to, and it's your only choice if you hope to survive. I see, time compression. That's an impressive ability, no doubt, but as you can see, we're still standing. Don't you think it's a bit premature for you to be claiming a victory? I don't enjoy pointless killing, but if you're going to resist, you leave me no choice. Huh? That's not possible. My sword attacks executed within compressed time. She blocked them all. System Chronos. It would appear that time continues to move during the moment of your attack, and that is the weak point of your ability. If we can exist in the same moment of time together, even if it's only for a split second, you'll never escape my blade. Follow the flow, align the blade, show no hesitation, and strike with full power! We're winning? I would put a question mark in there. Off hack. What a fearsome swordsman, yet it looks as though you're not in the best of health. This battle is mine. Raquel, what's wrong? Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. What? Just because your accelerator has been defeated, it doesn't mean you're helpless. Believe in your fight. Believe in yourself. Believe in myself? That's right. Confidence will make you strong. Believe in yourself and step forward. Hey, over here. Why don't you try me on for size? You just doesn't get it. Even if he uses his accelerator, he'll still get caught in the compressed time. Jude, no. You may be able to use arms, but you're still just an amateur. Looks like it was foolish of me to have such high expectations. Can we just get on with the fight already? We know it's gonna happen. I didn't rush out. I pulled him in. He predicted that I go behind him and chose instead to block me with his shield. Did this kid just get the better of me? It's like bad anime writing. I'm gonna believe in this power. I promised that I'd protect Yuli with it. Now, come on, we've got to give it our all. That's what it feels like to me, anyway. Oh, boy.
This isn't possible.
Raquel told me to believe in myself, so I trusted in the accelerator and my arm.
What? Our fate's in the balance and that's all it's resting on?
So if my memory serves me right, Hugo's kind of a weirdo. When you attack him, you automatically miss and he will kind of backstep into a free kind of space. Let's steal from him first and foremost. Ah, shoot. I'll have to try again. So there's an element to that you have to kind of consider. No. It's probably a bad idea, but we'll do it anyway. So we get a few more turns of our own.
Wonder what we'll get. Thanks.
There we go.
I'm not good at holding
Alright,
back.
let's move. Because, yeah, that was a free level apple.
I won't give
So you can see he doesn't have a lot of HP. But what we have to do... yeah, I don't care about that. Is pretty much isolate him in his own little area. If we can do that, this battle will be relatively simple. But isolation is easier, kind of easier said than done.
Let us sprinkle the waters of compassion.
Let's put a Gela card on him. Where are my Gela cards? There they are.
You won't get away.
Ooh.
Think you can stop me? I'll start with doing what I can.
Oh, hey, that hurt. Cool and smart. That's my way.
And giving us that precious time that we need. So now this is our chance to kind of trap
I'm
him.
gonna lose.
At the risk of putting Jude in the slowdown, but that's okay because now we have access to murdering this guy real good. So we can Comet Strike him. And now he has nowhere to go, which is kind of the point.
Strike from the heavens.
Now we can kind of wail on him here.
That makes things interesting.
Let's pop a lucky card.
Just leave the items to me. I can't take much more. Light of healing, hear my call.
And we can pretty much finish him here, give or take. Because again, like I said, he has nowhere to go now.
Here we go.
So you think he's got slow down and fragile on him, so we may as well just attack. And this battle is pretty much over. Because we're going to interlude and guarantee that Raquel gets multiple turns here. Even though she probably doesn't need it to kill him, but just in case.
Don't underestimate my self-taught style.
Did you overcome time?
Did we overcome time? Fuck yeah, we did, Dick.
How did that kid overcome the time compression?
Even when you stopped time, you couldn't stop our progress forward. We won't let time stand still. To be more than we were yesterday, and continue down that path into tomorrow, no one can stop us except ourselves.
I wasn't defeated by some amateur kid. I lost to a full-fledged warrior. You bested me as a warrior. I acknowledge defeat. Go now. The road you must take stretches into the future.
So yeah, if you understand mechanically how to get over on him, he's not too bad. He's not too hard to deal with. Everybody levels. It's great. All right, before we go anywhere, let's take a look at our abilities here. Is there anything worth learning? We already know short circuits, so we're good with that. So I think Jude is fine right now. We've got 14 to use from Arnaud. Reinforce is pretty awesome. It only costs 10, so we'll grab that. Grab Gather just to have it, because that'll allow for really powerful joint struggle attacks if we really want to, as long as Yuli's turn comes before Jude. I think we'll leave it at that, because this is 9 and that brings her HP really low again, and she's about to learn that, so she'll get 2 points back from that. So and for Raquel, she's so slow, I don't see the point. That takes 9 to do it. Yeah, that'll do. Move to the Autumn River. Keep on trucking, as one does, because this is another like small area. Silver Star Express VIP room. The VIP room. The development of ARMS proceeded in a direction far from its creator's original intent, and it was eventually completed as a weapon. An ARM cluster is a swarm of virus-sized machines that respond to the psychic commands of the user. In other words, the will of the user can instantly organize the cluster into a variety of shapes and uses. Its destructive power is comparable to a warship cannon, and when the limiter is disengaged, the records reflect that its precise output is beyond measurement. According to unofficial accounts, it may be on the same level as that terrible nuclear weapon, Grossvein. But as a weapon, they had one fatal flaw. ARMS weren't weapons that just anyone could handle, so the number of people who could wield them was severely limited. Only those with heightened senses and psychic ability could operate them, and even then to a limited degree. They were never able to tap into the full theoretical power. Even when those without combat training tried to use them, they were unable to control them. So a great limitation was placed upon the arm's astonishing capabilities. Was this perhaps of your doing? Was this perhaps your doing? Yeah. Despite that, the Global Union did not abandon their plans for destroying arms on the battlefield. They moved to the second stage of their plan. If normal human beings couldn't control arms, then they wouldn't simply build ones that could. They attempted to introduce artificial viral evolution in the human species. The result was the birth of a single super soldier whose genes were modified by nanotechnology. He drew forth even greater power from arms than was predicted, bending them to his every whim, and became a Black Reaper of death on the battlefield. It was the birth of the man who would eventually be heralded as a hero. And now the former hero is called a war criminal. He lost his life in the nightmare that was Verklerung. Hero and war criminal are names from that bygone era. There's no need to keep them alive. The accident during the experiment at Verklerung within the Congressional Knights territory can only be described as a tragedy. Many lives were lost, but considering the scale of the accident, even more lives were saved. Saved by the miracle brought about by the hero of the Global Union who laid down his life for the enemy. He averted disaster not only for his own country, but that of his enemy too. He was truly a hero amongst heroes. What if that hero were still alive today? What? At this time, it's nothing more than a rumor, but it won't be long until the truth is verified. Even as we speak, my friend is chasing down that rumor. You don't say. Gone. Yo. You made it safely. Just after we split, I stumbled across a hidden passage. Looks like I got ahead of you guys. Unbelievable. We had a hell of a time getting here, you know. Oh, give me a break, will ya? I've got my own problems trying to complete this job. That's right, you mentioned you were trying to find someone, right? Yeah. It looks like we're heading in the same direction once again. Could it be that the person you're looking for is where we're headed? If so, then tell me, where exactly are you all headed? Huh? I didn't mean Buckeye Station. I mean, once you get on the train, once you get on the train there, what kind of world do you want to head to? I won't really know until the time comes, but I hope we can get to a place where no one has to fight anymore. You see, the guy I'm looking for isn't likely to be where you're headed then. He was always smack dab in the middle of a battlefield. You really think so? I don't think anyone really wants to hurt other people. I'm sure he wants peace too, even if he's a hero, even if he's a war criminal. Why don't we stick together until our paths split again, Jude? Yeah. It's all coming together. Is it not? Let's head over here for 8 of those delicious boys. Why are you trying to find this person, Glenn? I guess it's because there are a lot of things I want to ask him. Like what he thought of being called a hero during the war. And why would someone from whom everyone called a hero do what he did? If that matter, was he really even involved? Still, even if I do catch him, I may not be able to get him to tell me everything. Why not? Because adults are cowardly, selfish, and without honor, and because we're unable to live without lying. Do you lie too, Glenn? Yep, I sure do. Like, even when I'm hungry, I try to act like I'm fine. So even if I catch the guy I'm after, I may not be able to get any answers from him. And I'm not about to let that stop me from chasing him. The war is over. We can't keep dragging it out. This era has no need for heroes. If he wants peace like you say, then he should feel the same way. You would think. So, as we have a new assortment of foes. And I'm gonna blast into oblivion here. You'll notice that Arnaud is now closer to Jude's level, which is good. They're not so far apart. Here we go. We got a merchant. Really not offering anything new in equipment, it looks like. So, pick up the travel guides though. It's not offering a potion berry either, so that's kind of a bummer. But we should take a few of these. No, not that many of those. Yeah, that's probably fine. Take 2 more. Giving us about 30 heal berries. And the reason being is that money-wise, we're probably not hurting too much, as we've got a lot of gemstones, as you can see. And probably by the time we reach the next shop, we could probably sell about half of those off. And remember, they're about 50 gela each, so it's you know, a non-issue. So save. Let's do this. All right, she's in a perfect position. Goodbye, Q Sarah. Actually, you know what? We're strong enough. We don't really need that. Because XP might be better for the 2 of them to be more involved.
Now watch me in action.
There we go.
That takes care of that.
Not that we got much XP for that anyway, but whatever. Let's make a save, because saving is our friend.
Jump. Huh? What's more?
Let's keep moving. 'Cause why not? Alright. And again, you guys notice I'm holding on to my level apples. I'm not kind of burning them right away. Especially, as I said, as you get late in the game, it's hard to level because the gap is so big. So holding on to those until those moments are crucial. Not crucial, but best handled that way. Shortly before the end of the war, in a town within the Congressional Knights territory, there was a storm of terrible destruction. An overwhelming blast of heat and energy seared, melted, and crushed the buildings. and took countless lives, burning and devouring all in its path. In the eye of that storm, a single man remained. It was supposedly the man I'm after, Vash the Stampede. Even today, nobody knows what really happened in that town, but people whisper that this man may have been responsible. If that's really true, then I want to ask this warrior, this man who was once called a hero, why he took the lives of innocents. So that's the reason behind your journey. But what town did this happen in? Its very existence, everything about it was buried. There are very few who Verklerung. You know it? No matter how hard they try to erase it, they cannot bury the hearts of those who once lived there and survived. One of the few survivors? Please tell me what happened in that town. Why was he there? Hold on, please. I was less than 10 years old at the time. Besides, there's no way anyone could know the whole truth behind such massive destruction. Yeah, that's true. But please tell me anything you remember about it, anything at all. All I remember is suddenly being crushed by a collapsing building. The next time I opened my eyes, I saw a man in black who looked like death himself. What was he doing? He stood alone inside a sea of rubble, yelling at the sky. That's all I remember. When I finally regained consciousness, I found myself laying in a hospital bed. I see. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. No, I'm the one who should apologize. I didn't mean to, but I wound up digging up your past. Raquel, I wasn't trying to keep it hidden, but it's not a very beautiful memory. Besides, there never was a good opportunity to bring it up anyway. I understand. That's true. It's not like, hey, Avon calling. You guys should like know this about me. So we know that okay, you can pretty much deduce Gon is working for, at least working for, good lord, he's at least working for Lambda. He could possibly also be a member of Brionac, but there's nothing that directly absolutely suggests that at this moment that he's a Brionac member, but everybody who seems to work for Lambda is somehow related to Brionac, so it's probably safe to assume that. But what member could he be? Because he hasn't been named by Lambda directly, but we know we can deduce that that's what's going on here. Let's open this, as that should give us, yes, 10 more duplicators.
Jump. Here I go. I have to be strong. Feel my conviction.
Put her there in the middle.
Good timing. That's as far as you go. My turn. Gotcha. I can help here. Let's do this. Do you really think you can catch me? Don't underestimate me.
Oh my goodness. Why do you keep missing? Pretty good XP for Rudy, for Jude. I keep wanting to say Rudy. I don't know why. He looks like a Rudy, that's why. Doggo! It's Otis! There's a reference from Milo and Otis. I remember watching that as a kid. Now knowing what I know about that movie, though, I'm not a big fan. But, you know, it is what it is. You can't change the past, so there's no reason to get upset over it. But I have no interest to watch it. What the hell?
Thanks, mister.
I saw you rush out to rescue the dog. I intended to do so myself, but it looks like you beat me to it.
Well, that's quite telling. What was that? Because now something flashed through my head, and now were those your? Guys, this man, oh. I hadn't even thanked him yet. Dude, what happened here? I was trying to rescue the puppy, but I got rescued instead, and when I shook hands with him, these strange images flashed through my head, and... Vaughn, what's wrong? That guy. It's him, the former hero, the war criminal, the man I'm chasing. He strangely has the same hair color as Jude. Again, if there's any accuracy to that statement, it's this game's fault for making it that obvious.
Maybe I'll give that a try.
Or somehow related, or somehow, you know, involved. Just saying. Okay, so by the time he gets another turn, issues will be solved, mostly. And we can Evil Blossom.
Dance, Evil Blossoms! Light of healing, hear my call!
As well.
I can do it!
Jude's speed's pretty darn good for him to get 2 turns in a row like that. Nice! Tack Apple might be worth using right away, but we'll hold off on it. It'll probably go on Jude, as much as one would want to put it on Raquel, but it's nice to have another character with some beefed up attack. Looks like this is where we part ways. I have to follow my own path. Go on, that guy, he's... Yeah, I know, he's not a bad guy, I know that. That's why well, it's because he and I both want the same thing, peace. That's why I have to go. Yeah. See you, kid. We'll meet again someday since all paths cross at some point. Brionac Base. Fiora and Asia could be making contact with the target soon. Heath's pet dolls. I've heard that his deviant obsession breathed life into those 2 puppets. I can't understand the attraction. The very idea is disgusting. Invisible Stalker. That was the name of Heath's special ability. He was unable to love anyone, not even himself, so he erased his existence from the perception of others. He became completely invisible, undetectable by any human sense or even by machine. The only thing he loved were Fiora and Asia. It's hardly a surprise that the dolls returned his affections. A miracle born from the obsession of one who never knew love. Like I said, it's a disturbing thought. I wouldn't expect you to understand, not that I completely understand it myself. But I do understand how great a loss it was to lose Heath. He was a fearsome warrior and his invisible stalker was a terrifying ability. But why was Heath purged? I heard he somehow incurred Captain Lambda's disfavor. Invisible stalker was to blame. Although Heath existed, he had no form to speak of. The contradiction and logic of existing yet not existing, ended up twisting his psyche. Don't beat around the bush. You're saying his invisibility made him lose sight of his honor as a member of Brionac. What did he do? Did he leak secrets? Commit a crime? No, nothing like that. Just eavesdropping and spying on people, specifically the female staff members. The lieutenant of the proud Brionac forces committing such base acts? Unthinkable. Behind the hearts of no small number of people lurks a dark and filthy side. Even if they project an image of nobility, honesty, and goodness, the same is not necessarily true with regard to their hearts. Physical existence acts as a lid that not only hides but restrains the darkness from coming forth. Remove that existence and all that would normally be kept hidden spills out. That darkness is a weakness in people's hearts. The captain detests that weakness and understand why he'd eliminate Heath. But weakness is a burden that we all carry. Can Captain Lambda lead us into the future? So he was a fucking pervert. And he, because of his being a pervert, he had to be eliminated, I guess. Wow. Show no mercy. And this is a great place to save. And this is a great place for us to stop right now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTarStudios for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, we're still trying to make our way to Buckeye, as we are still not there yet. Though we are reaching the Mimkrilu Skyway. So I would say we're kind of getting on the back end of where we're trying to go, but because you can see that Buckeye is right about there. And it seems like there's only 2 areas outside, there's only 4 directions it can go. So funny how that is. With that said, I want to thank you all for stopping by. And again, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you guys.